Hey, I'm Danny with the Just Danny Show, and as you can see, I'm standing outside of Clermont City Hall. I'm going to be covering a story today regarding selective enforcement when it comes to code enforcement violations at the behest, of course, of the city manager. Now, I told you a couple of years ago that there is a list, believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, which was told to me by actually a CPD officer that it did exist. There's an untouchable list that has the good old boys on there that no matter what they do code-wise, they're not going to be touched. They're not going to be messed with. And this also extends to the mayor's friends, because you can go down into Murray's neighborhood and you can see all of the violations down there, and nobody has even addressed it, because code enforcement, unfortunately, it appears, has to get permission to even talk to these people, or they're told at the behest of the city manager to go and mess with people. This is called selective enforcement, folks. Now, whether this is racially based, I don't know. Whether this is because you're on some sort of hate list, because you associate with me, my page, follow my page, or the city just doesn't like you because they know you disagree with them. I don't know what the problem is, but it's a problem. So I'm going to take you along some streets today and show you the selective enforcement that I am talking about. Let's go.
What better way to start out our tour today with city-owned property? That's right, this is 882 West DeSoto. Used to be the old fire station. Now it's a staging area for Traverse, also buddies with the city of Clermont. As you can see, this is quite dilapidated and trashy. We have a stop sign, street sign. But what concerns me even more here, folks, is the fact that this is open. It's not gated as enclosed and locked gated, which means any small child down in the downtown area there could venture into this area and really hurt themselves. Shame on you, city of Clermont. You know, you might want to clean up your own backyard before you start pissing on other people's. Let's take an aerial view of this dumpster fire, shall we? This was actually taken a year ago, so we know that it's been a heap of shit now for at least a year. And this is what it used to look like in 2019 when it was still pristine, until Traverse got a hold of it and made it look like shit. Moving on, and speaking of city of Clermont, let's go ahead and head on over to the mayor's street, shall we? This is his front yard. Nice cars. Wonder how he affords those. I see a sign there for his buddy running for office, but that sign sure does look like it might be in the right-of-way, no? Let's take a look over here at his direct neighbor to his left. Oh, is that a roofing sign with no roofing work going on? Wow, Murray, you've got some balls, because you just picked on someone less than a year ago regarding a roof sign in their yard while work was being done. But I guess when it's your neighbor and in your hood, it's okay. Let's travel further down his street, shall we? Here you'll see a couple of infill projects. Whoa, look at this heap of trash here. Why isn't that enclosed with at least some chicken wire so that the trash doesn't blow away? Oh, where is the violation here? I guess there are none because it's on Murray Street. You would think with a mayor living on this street that he would see some of these awful, disgusting violations. Here's yet another infill project, folks, with more trash to look at. Oh, and then we've got some more pretty adornments here on the side of the road right on Murray Street. Last I heard, you had to take this shit to the dump yourself, but maybe they get special treatment when maybe the city of Clermont picks it up for them. Some more trash just by the side of the road here off his street. And further down, you can see here no parking signs yet. There are cars parked right up on there. Oh, what a cute little vet there, right up the street from Murray's house. It's McKinney Park. Speaking of McKinney Park, yes, this is a homeless man. I drove by initially and he was tweaking on something, rocking back and forth feverishly. He was paused here while I was filming. But this is up the street from Murray's house, right on his street. Again, McKinney Park. But hey, oh look, there's another roofing sign. Yet no roofing repairs going on there. Murray, where's your outrage there? Why aren't you pulling up there? Oh, look at this. This is right around Murray's area, not quite on his street. Oh, look at that, a nice couch. Anyone need a couch? Where's the outrage there, Mayor Murray? And lastly, you'll see this parcel here that was originally owned by Mark Graff, one of the good old boys, for many years. It was recently sold to Libra Real Estate, but prior to the sale to Libra Real Estate, several complaints were put in to code enforcement, which ended up being quote-unquote unfounded. However, after the sale went through between Mark Graff and Libra Real Estate, all of a sudden, just last month, one of the code enforcement officers went ahead and started a new violation case on this property. Well, strange, what happened when Mark Graff owned it? Oh, that's right, Mark Graff is legitimately on that special list.